What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 25 of Laying in the Fairway. Today is Wednesday, October 11th. Let's get it. What's up, Ken?
Hey, Stu, you look a little angry today.
Yeah, I'm not great right now.
What's going on?
Big time sad.
Hey,
Well,
man, what's the third inning? You're still good. You still got time.
it's the fifth inning.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's the fifth inning, Kenny. Yeah, no, it's not going as planned. The Orioles are getting eliminated from the playoffs as we're speaking, unless something drastic happens. So the boys down bad. Win 101 games, get swept out of the playoffs. It's pretty brutal.
Hey, man, happens. It's a young team. Learning experience for next year.
They'll be back for
Just hope for the
sure.
Red
But
Sox and Yankees and Rays and Blue
and the
Jays
Blue
don't do anything.
Jays. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good division, so it's gonna be tough, but they won over 100 games. They're young as shit. They'll be back. Just didn't think it was gonna end like this, that's for sure. But we'll
Yeah,
watch it to the
baseball's one of
last
those weird
pitch.
sports, man. Team just gets hot randomly, and you never know what's going to happen in the playoffs. Kind of like hockey. It's just
Yeah,
like there's no real.
yeah,
It's just such a crapshoot.
yeah. They went
Who
into the
pitched well
playoffs
that day?
kind of cold and had a big layoff because they won the division, so they were off like I think five days in between games, so just didn't work out. But
Yeah, I mean it took the Nats quite a while to quite a few heartbreaking playoff losses
yeah,
before they got theirs. So I mean, especially with a young team, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
yeah, I know.
It's just
I might be a little distracted while we're recording this, that's for sure. But
well,
here's what it
hopefully we'll see you
is.
cry by the end of the pod.
I'm gonna hope we're done recording this episode before the bottom of the ninth inning.
I
It's
guess we
probably
could
gonna
have
be
done
top
like a,
top
a
nine,
watch.
but
We should have done a watch party like Barstool,
yeah,
and
put me in the
just
hot seat.
just had you like
Record me
throwing
watching.
chairs and screaming and yelling and crying. Yeah,
Yeah.
you and Sam and Tyler and Slow. That
Oh
would
my
have been
god.
entertaining. Bunch of dudes crying.
Yeah. And I even wore my jersey tonight. Got my O's jersey on. It sucks. Oh well.
Just
So,
couldn't
how was your weekend? I
you
watched
know
the Orioles lose
could
two
have
games.
couldn't have happened to a better group of guys, better group of fans. You know, just real
Yeah.
tough one.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Man, that was
I'm
all.
rooting for him.
Yeah, thanks, man. I love you too, bud. Uh, well, my weekend watching the Orioles Saturday and Sunday just like slowly creep into depression. How's your weekend?
Well, I also had a depressing fandom experience on Thursday with the old
Yeah,
Commanders getting demolished by the winless Bears on
yeah,
national
that's right.
television. So that fed right into just a very depressing weekend for all the Commanders O's fans. So yeah, not ideal.
They're down
Um,
bad. Ooh,
down
the
bad.
Orioles just scored 6-1.
Uh-oh. There you
Sorry.
go. Honestly, all you need is one. I always say that it's so true. You just
Get it
need one that can
started.
switch that
Just need
momentum,
one.
get you off the board. Other team starts getting a little tight. All of a sudden, that pressure switch flips. Hey,
Well,
there you go.
you got to turn your after Thursday, just like flip your weekend on its head, though. So that's good,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
Play golf all weekend.
Played golf all weekend and it was pretty magical. It was like 80s. Went down to Wilmington at this place
That's
called the
sick.
Bow.
The
I believe it's
bow.
actually called the Beau Rivage. Um, it's also a casino down in New Orleans. Not the same place, but it's the same, if you Google it, there's.
Okay.
But this one is in Wilmington. It's a golf course, obviously, in Wilmington,
No.
North Carolina. But it's oh, dude, it was unbelievable setup. It's a resort. So we stayed. The guy who set it up, in our friend group, it's his best friend from college down in Coastal owns the place.
Okay. Whoa.
And like his family owns it, and like him and his brother run it, I think. And so uh, just incredible setup. The guys like living the dream.
That's
Just
awesome.
unreal, super nice, cool dudes running the place. And then so they had a couple of their friends from coastal there. Then there was like 20 of us from, up here from Virginia. All went
That's cool.
down. Um, so stayed on the course. Literally the back door. I walked out my back door, and it's like the putting big ass nice putting green driving range right there. Then 1 and 10 are right there.
That's
So
sick.
you literally just walk your clubs out with your shoes on, whatever, walk out, just go grab your cart. Um,
That's cool. So you don't have
Saturday
to put your
morning,
shoes on in the parking lot. You
yeah.
just
Yeah, and it was like, it was like a nice country club. It was a country club resort. Um, but they must allow public there too, probably. I don't know, but like, because it was definitely like the tee sheets were full. It was like they had a wedding there on Saturday night, so it was like a full function
yeah.
running resort. Like it was badass. And they had a full bar, so literally with phenomenal food, like not just shitty
That's
bar
awesome.
food, just fucking. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better setup, especially for a golf trip. Didn't have to leave, didn't go anywhere. We did go bowling um uh Friday during the day,
Yeah.
um, which was interesting. They had a tournament. That was the only like if you could make one complaint at all, which wasn't a complaint, but they did have like a big ass tournament Friday.
Okay.
Um and we asked if we could top into the tournament, which would have been a bit sick, but it was just already packed.
Okay.
So after the tournament Friday, the course was shut down. So we went out and ate some and played 4v4 Captain's Choice. So that was
Nice.
badass. At first, we are just like, oh shit, is this going to take forever? But like, we ended up only playing nine, but it ended up,
Mhm.
it was like perfect format to just play nine. This might be my new favorite format to play golf, especially now. It's like, especially on a trip like that, when everyone's just kind of hammering down, just
Yeah.
playing captains, but with four, because captains 2-man is still kind of tough. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
you don't have two good golfers, you're like, oh, this is still kind
You
of
can kind
tough.
of
But
nail it in
four
with four
man, the
sometimes.
4-man, and then it's pretty sick. Like if you just play a scramble, you're out on the course by yourself, right? You add
Yeah.
another foursome in there. Now you're hanging out with 8 guys. We actually had 5 versus 4. One guy showed up, and so we added him to our team. We have 5 versus 4 match play. So you got some juice in the game, match play the whole time,
Mhm.
and then once everyone kind of loosens up, a couple beers in, the shit talking starts. You got the competitiveness going, so it was badass, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
That
And
sounds
then
sweet.
yeah, then we just went. Our plan was to go out Friday night, but like they had a bar right there, so we just stayed in the
There's no need
bar
to.
till they
Yeah.
till they shut them down, and
Until he
then
kicked you out.
yeah, pretty much, yeah, and then we just walked back to the hotel room. Like it was sick.
Nice.
Um, yeah,
That
and
sounds like an ideal
nice ass.
setup.
Oh, dude, unreal. So much more. It was super. It was just kind of like super relaxing, knowing you didn't have to drive anywhere, do anything. You're just there, man.
Yeah.
It was sick. So Saturday we
Sweet.
played 36. Friday night, was a rager. So woke up and looked at my phone. Didn't set an alarm. Our tea time was 8:10. I woke up at 8:30. So
Oh no.
we were a little late to our tea time, which was not ideal. And they're like a fully fun. It wasn't like they were like, dudes, like, what are you doing? You're 45 minutes late to your tea time. So they're like, we have a full tea sheet, and luckily they were able to get us out. But I think because our friend was good friends with the owner, so they're just kind of
Damn.
like, yeah, all right, we'll sneak you out. But it ended up being fine. We didn't have anyone you know behind us, or we weren't waiting on anyone. I guess
Yeah.
someone might have canceled or something. Um, so it was kind of a shit show on our part. So like Yeah, that was a little rough. But
Yeah,
then
well,
Saturday, and then honestly the same thing ended up happening Saturday. We had a fallen soldier, uh similar to you, and Tyler
uh-oh.
Blazer on I don't want to name names, but we one of my playing partners we we were finished nine, and he was struggling, and he was like, all right, well, our hotel room was like on the way to 10, and
That's
he's like, I got
brutal.
I gotta lay
I've been
down.
there.
I gotta lay down, man. And I was
I
like,
sympathize.
I go, yeah, I go, okay. There's been two people that have done this, Stu Carlson and Tyler Blazer. You want to be the next one? And he just looks at me. He's like, get in the fucking car and fucking jams it to 10. And like he was like, all right, I'm not quitting. And so and he was playing his ass off. He was actually playing really well. We had a good match going. And he carried that momentum like a little bit, and then he was just dying the
Just
whole
fell off.
time. Didn't speak, so I was like, oh man, yeah, he's not feeling good.
Bad.
And
He's
I
down
I
bad.
don't yeah. I think they might have still won the match though. Being he played better being down bad. But then so he did drop off after 18. And then so we had a threesome playing captains on the second 18, and we eventually caught up to the groups in front of us, which were
Yeah.
our group. And we played, finished out like the last, I don't know, I don't really I have no idea, but maybe like
Details are
six,
important.
yeah, 6 7 holes, maybe even the last nine. um we played, us three were playing captains. The other two groups, they had a foursome. They were playing two-man best ball, not even two-man captains. They were playing their own balls,
Oh
and
my
we had
God.
three playing captains against them. We were all playing match play, and we were barely keeping up. We were like tying with pars, like as a group of three captains. So
Oh
it
my
was like
God.
pretty hilarious. We were not playing the best golf. I've realized I've talked about this before, but like I think I just suck at golf now, which
Yeah.
is wild. I don't know what it is, getting older or whatever. I think honestly, I think having the podcast, I like my expectations of myself have gone up for some dumb reason. And maybe that's sneaking into my making me play shittier. I don't know. But I just
Maybe.
suck at golf now. So it was like hilarious.
Well, you
Yeah.
better get
I
it
think
together before Outer Banks, man, because that one's
yeah, that one's competitive.
pretty
So yeah, we'll
competitive.
see. Um yeah. So it was hilarious. I think we ended up, you know, I think we ended up winning finally, but well, I don't think we bet because it was
Yeah.
extremely unfair. But
Yeah.
it was a fun last 18 as well, just joining up. And I don't know, man. I think eight sums are the move if you can do it. Um,
Mhm.
if you're not running out of daylight or you're not pissing other people off on
You're
the
not getting
course.
kicked off the course. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So it worked out. It was like, dude, it's way more fun than when you're kind of on a golf trip, and kind of
Yeah,
like partying, um, hanging out, and
for sure.
attempting to play golf.
I can't wait to be back on a golf trip. It'll be, it's been a long time off,
Yeah,
but
it's one of
it'll
the
be
best things
an
ever.
epic comeback for sure. Oh, yeah. No, there's nothing, not much better than just like, just being dog shit tired, play 5 rounds of golf in 2.5 days, and like, it's all
I
worth it in the end.
Yeah, still haven't figured out how to navigate the Saturday round properly, because I feel like the Friday night
Yeah.
you Thursday is the exciting day. You go too hard Thursday.
Mhm.
So Friday you're just trying to recover, but eventually on Friday you get your buzz back. And
Yeah.
then I feel like it's just you go full in. At that point, you're in full vacation mode. Thursday, you're still a little bit tired. Like the excitement's there, you rage, but you probably may go to bed a little early or whatever. You're still like not fully into your like vacation mode. Friday, you're in full
Mhm.
vacation mode. You have that thing. You're just like, fuck it, we're going. Got
Yeah.
my buzz back.
And
And
you wake
it's
up Saturday and
then
like
you wake up and you go,
0.
oh fuck,
You're
because
at
it's that
0.
second day building up. Yeah.
Yeah. We need to get like whoops or whatever for our next one and like see what our recovery rate is or our
Oh,
percentage or
dude,
whatever.
that would be hilarious. Yeah, we should do that and like post it on the
We
social media and
we
stuff.
need
That
we
would be
need to figure out a
hilarious.
way to do it and like handicap it into your Saturday round. Like whoever has the lowest percentage gets a couple strokes. And if somebody's been like holding back, and it's like, you really haven't been partying. You're
Yeah,
getting docked for this. Like, we're taking
yeah.
strokes off you. Figure out a way
Oh,
to,
dude, that would be hilarious. It'd probably be
yeah.
pretty scary though. A little eye
Yeah,
opening.
it'd be like it would just like blink red when you wake up and be like, call 911. You are not alive right now.
Oh shit, yeah. God, I would not want to like take my like blood pressure or whatever. Oh, dude, yeah,
No,
it's a
it's a
scary
bit
thought.
no. Not at all.
Yeah,
Talk about something scary.
yeah. Dude, that would be hilarious. That would be great content. I also think maybe a shock collar would be good.
No,
Once
that's
you
what? No.
like, it just counts the amount of beers you've intaked in an hour. It's like, yep, you're over 3 beers. Like they have that at like the craft works, like the places where you pour your own beer, and it
Yeah.
just measures the ounces. If you drink too much within an hour, they kind of like I think
Cut you
that they
off.
block your card off, and you have to go like talk
Oh
to someone to make
shit.
sure you're not too drunk. It's like that
That's
might
probably pretty
be the
smart.
move. That would be if you could do that on a golf trip, though, just a
Yeah.
governor, shock collar, just shocks you if you like, down, boy, down. You've already had 10. Mix in a water. Mix in a water. I guess you could just like maybe set your phone for every hour that just says drink water or some shit. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the move. But
Now that we're getting older, we need to like take advantage of the technology that we have at our
yeah.
hands and like really, really hunker down because these like 1 day hangovers are gonna start turning into like 3 and 4 day. You're gonna have to
Oh
take a
no,
whole
it's
week
it's a
off.
4 day, and it's there's nothing more depressing than that Sunday and you got to drive
Mhm.
back
Oh,
five
it's brutal,
hours,
dude.
which usually turns into 6. Your brain's not working. You're tired, but you can't sleep. You're a little shaky. Uh,
Yeah.
can hardly eat. And then that Monday, you wake up just as tired, and you're like legit depressed because you
Hmm.
sucked all the serotonin out of your brain or whatever the dopamine. You're like, just that come down. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like our advanced age, like it's a little much. It is a little depressing. Yeah, but also the
Well,
greatest thing ever. So
I would say sounds like it was a blast. I just can't wait to
got
be
one
back
more
out there
coming
for
up.
it. It's better my weekend for sure. I mean, I had a fine weekend all in all, but the Orioles just really brought me down. I should just watched the Sanderson Farms apparently because
Mm,
as shitty as that sounded, it looked like it turned out to be pretty good. It would have been a lot better
really?
than watching your team get its ass kicked. Every team I root for got its ass kicked as well. Virginia won, but that doesn't count. They suck. But the Sanderson Farms was a 5-way playoff. Apparently,
Yeah.
I didn't watch a second.
Yeah, I didn't watch the second either.
No,
What do we have? A golf
Luke List.
podcast? I mean,
Yeah, Luke List won, and then I couldn't have been further off saying Aberg was good. He was part of that 5-way playoff, so he got
yeah.
tied second. But
Yeah, great pick.
yeah, yeah, right. It's 'cause everything's going wrong. It's all gone awry.
Yeah.
But if they could do something to make this fall swing a little better, because I'll tell you what, I'm not going to watch any more this weekend. Probably the Shriners Children's Open coming up.
Yeah, I think
You
we
know,
talked about it a little last week. It's you gotta have them playing from 9 to 1. You
yeah,
can't be up against football.
Nope.
And honestly, now
Nope.
they have the NFL game at 9:30 in London.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not every week, but like
Yeah, there's one next week.
you can't compete from 1 to 4. There's that
Yeah.
little window from like what 7:30 to 8:30. You have an hour.
Mm-hmm.
If you can time it
To
that
finish. Yeah, to
sure to
finish
finish
the.
then, that's about all you can do. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, especially coming after the Ryder Cup too, it's like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, it's tough. Tough
It's a
time of the year for golf.
big time to come down. You come out of the Ryder Cup, then you go up against football and MLB playoffs and all that. And like,
Yeah.
they're just not going to draw. I mean, I guess that's why they're not really. They don't have any marquee tournaments. They know they're not going to be able to draw
Yeah.
the fans and the viewers and stuff like that. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean, they're trying gimmicks. Lexi Thompson is playing this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I keep an eye on that.
yeah, I'll
I
probably
like
see like
Lexi.
where she ends up, but I
Has
mean,
a female ever
her.
made the cut? I guess.
I think so. I think Annika made a cut
Hmm,
back in the day. I
yeah.
think, but I don't know. I wouldn't count on her making the cut. I'll say that. It's not a terrible field.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Tom Kim,
I'm looking
yeah,
right now.
Tom Kim's
There's plenty
defending.
of big dogs in there.
Yeah, Tom Kim's defending. Aberg's playing. Who else does it? I saw a
Yeah,
couple others. I don't know.
it's a pretty full. I mean, the top tier is
Yeah,
not playing, but everybody
no,
else
but
is.
for sure. This is where they get their points before the big dogs come out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
so I don't know. I might keep an eye on.
Lexi's doesn't look like she's available. Oh, here she is, a plus 100,000.
Oh Lord, what's her?
$10 wins 10,000.
What's her to make or miss the cut? See that on there? They
Yeah.
probably don't even.
Um, I don't see it. Oh,
No, that's
I
all
don't
right.
see anything
Well,
yet.
if you see her to miss the cut, I'm sure it's
Oh, there we go.
very heavy in the negatives.
To make the cut, she is not on here.
No, I guess it's.
Why do they not have every golfer on there? That's
I
interesting.
don't know. I guess it's just too much of a
To miss
crapshoot.
the cut. Yeah.
But I mean, I might keep an eye on it Thursday and Friday. Like, I mean, football, but obviously it's going on during the day, so I'll just follow it on my phone throughout the day. Probably see where she's at. Be a good story, but I don't foresee it happening. You know?
Yeah, I kind of think it's cool when they do that, but yeah, they didn't really have a chance to do anything really. But um
Yeah.
uh I mean she hits the ball far, so she's got that going for her. And your driving distance isn't too far off, you know.
No.
I mean it's still gonna be tough to keep up, and she's not the best putter, but yeah. I mean she could make a cut. That'd
See.
be cool.
Yep, for sure. Well, I think pretty short episode. We might have some short episodes in the future. Not much golf going on, but you got any
We
birdies?
had
I don't
a
have any birdies. I don't have any birdies. I'm down bad. I have no birdies this week. Bogey. My bogey's the Orioles. Just really, that's all I can think about right now. This is brutal.
yeah. We had a tiger sighting. Tiger
Oh, I saw
sighting.
that.
This
Yeah.
it did not look good.
No. Did you see
uh
that kid hit the hole in one with Tiger there?
nah.
No. There was a kid. I guess it was a tournament Charlie was playing in. Maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
And he hit a hole in one, and Tiger was there, and he like shook the kid's hand. He's like, "I'm really proud of you, kid." And I was like,
Wow.
"What?"
Look at that.
Dude, Charlie's turned into quite the golfer. He
Yeah,
shot
Charlie's legit.
like 66. How old was he? 12, 13? He's young as shit.
Something like that. something
He
where
shot
you should
like
not be shooting
66 and won some
66. Yeah.
no. Won some junior tournament. Yeah, but no, I did see Tiger Swings. They were playing that like little short course or something, and he did not look good.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's still got some time to get a little more mobility in that leg, but
Dude,
they look
he
pretty
just has a
stiff.
strength in it. I get it, man. I mean, I didn't have half the injury he had, and like I'm still trying to find my strength in my leg. So
Yeah.
his leg was like looks like a mangled fucking chicken wing bone. Like,
Yeah, it's fucked.
yeah,
It's very depressing knowing that we still could
it
have
kind
had
of
some
that's how he
pretty
went
good
out.
years of
Yeah,
Tiger left, man.
and
Yeah.
he went out like that. Yeah, he just needs to go full on Ryder Cup captain and be like, "This is what I'm doing now." They
Yeah, I think
announced
so.
the indoor golf league though,
Yeah.
and there's some pretty big names signed up for it already. It's supposed to start. When is it? Beginning of next football season, I think they said, or some. I don't know, but it's going to be on like Tuesday nights or something. They have 2-man teams playing indoor golf. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm guessing just a simulator.
Yeah, it's on a sim. It's pretty wild concept. It's on a sim, but then they have like a short game area for like the
Yeah,
real short game,
that's
which is
wild.
wild. It's gonna be
Yeah.
wild. Yeah. I mean, obviously we're gonna watch, but yeah, I'm interested to see if that few of golfers can be entertaining like in that environment.
Mhm.
Because I'm assuming they're gonna be mic'd
Yeah.
up and talking, like probably
Are there gonna
talking
be
shit back and
like
forth.
fans in there?
But yeah, I think so. It seems
They
like
need to
it's a
be.
stadium.
They need to make it like almost like WWE, and you got like bad guys and good guys, like guys that are heel and guys that are, you know,
Stone
and
Cold comes in and just
they just
fucking
have
stuns
like a
Tiger.
full team of like live guys that comes in and like
Oh
everybody's like,
yeah,
"Boo."
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be sweet. I mean,
Get some
just
storylines going.
more golf to take in. The Rangers just hit another home
Yeah, I mean
run.
Tuesday
Oh
night,
my
yeah,
god.
bro.
Well, they just went back. No, I thought they just went back to back. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's not good.
This is bad.
Um,
This is really bad.
Tuesday night's the perfect time
Oh
for
yeah.
that though. I
There's
mean,
nothing
nothing
on
else
Tuesday.
on. Hey, slide it right in.
Yeah.
I'll
Yep.
watch golf on a Tuesday night.
Oh yeah. Well, man. Sorry, I'm distracted. This is tough, man. I shouldn't have recorded.
Yeah, well,
Watch
we're
this
hoping to see
damn
you
game.
cry. So,
I know. Well,
at what point do you cry?
we're not gonna keep this on long enough to see that happen.
We're just gonna keep the camera rolling, and then when it happens,
Yeah.
we'll
Just
just.
watch me.
I just want to see you
Man.
slumped on the couch. Just I thought we had it. God damn it, Connor.
Felt like the year, man. Felt like it was the year. This sucks.
No, this is the
Well,
year before the year. You'll be
the
back.
year before the year. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We just need to sign a veteran pitcher like a Max Scherzer, not actual Max Scherzer because he's
Yeah,
old,
'cause he
but
stinks now.
some big dog who's just gonna bring a little more attitude to the pitching staff and a little more yeah. That's all you need.
Yeah.
You'll be good to go. I mean, you don't need
Yep.
any more bats. Your bats are phenomenal. But
Yeah.
maybe one
Well,
more veteran guy. I don't know, but I don't really know your team that well, honestly. But
they'll be
yeah,
good.
definitely need just one more big dog pitcher.
Well, Ken, you
Um,
got a pick for the Shriners Children's Open? What
um,
day?
yeah, I mean, I got to
You
go
need to
with
hit
one of the
something every.
cams.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I actually my birdie slash bogey, either or, it could go either way, was gonna be I unloaded my bankroll before I went to
Uh,
Italy, and Terrible, terrible mistake. Now I don't have a bankroll, and then I don't have any money because I went to Italy. So I haven't been betting
Yeah,
as much as
that might be good.
so yeah, losing your bankroll is not a good idea. Because when you inevitably lose, it's harder to recover. So I've been, but it's also been kind of nice, like not betting so much as like, oh,
Yeah,
hey, didn't,
a little peace of mind,
didn't
right?
lose any money today. So my golf bets have been slacking. I mean, obviously, it's probably the false swing a little bit too, but um, last week I had Joel Damon, Dahmen, whatever it is. I've heard it both ways. Whatever.
I don't
Anyway,
know.
um,
Plus 20,000. He played well.
plus 20,000 got a T13, so like wasn't terrible, but yeah, the bet. I mean, you gotta St. Horseshoes, brother, trying to win these bets. I don't know, man. There's a lot of good guys. It's just like the tiers of golfers in this are all like I would say B tier.
hmm
Um, besides Tom Kim and maybe Aberg, Siwoo Kim. And those of course are the favorites. But then there's like 30 other guys that could easily win. So it's like it's kind of with not the best odds. So kind of a weird week to bet in my opinion. Um, I don't know, man. I got to go with one of the Kims. I think Tom Kim gonna repeat. I feel like he's
Good.
due. Aberg's obviously due.
Yeah.
And Siwoo's sitting there plus 2200. Oh yeah,
Because
it's a
what?
tough one.
Tom, Kim, and Aberg are what, like 11 and 12? And
11
then
and
C was
12.
22.
Tom
So,
Kim kind
pretty
of blew it the other week when I bet on him though.
yeah,
I might just go Aberg. The dude might start going on a tear here.
he might, especially against like some of this like inferior
Yeah,
fields.
I'll go Aberg 1200.
Aberg plus 12. I like it.
Sorry, bud.
Dude,
Just a
I
bet.
like him, man. He's he's just solid like every aspect of his game. He's got like a
Yeah,
short, quick swing. Kind of reminds you of like Henrik Stenson.
yeah,
Um, yeah, he's gonna. I mean, he's gonna be really good. He's got to win one eventually to break through. But I could see it happening. But I'm gonna go. Somebody had a pretty good year last year, kind of a comeback year. Emiliano Grillo to
oh,
go
there you go.
finish top five is plus 900. Like you said, there's like, I mean, just a whole list of guys that you could see winning this, and he's definitely one of them. He played really well last year, so I could see
Yeah,
him taking it home. But I felt like a plus 900 for a top five, like that was pretty good value. So I'm gonna go with him, and maybe we'll both hit
there you
and
go.
turn this season around
Yeah,
because we've started just well, my pick last week was just dog shit. Let's just say it, but you were a little closer. But we need to get one on the board here. Make the
yeah,
fall swing a little more interesting.
right. There we go.
Yep. All right, Ken. Well, you this weekend golf trip? Next weekend?
Next weekend.
This, next weekend. You get a week off.
Yeah,
Yeah. You go
week
to
off,
Pumpkin
daughter's
Patch.
birthday party at Cox Farms. But looks
Nice.
like might be a little rainy.
Rainy.
So
Yeah. Yeah, we're
um
going to
might
King's
might
Dominion, like Fright Fest or whatever the hell it's called Saturday, but it looks like it's going to pour rain on us. So I don't know.
yeah, looks like it's gonna be a bust at the Cox farm. So don't want to get messy, so you just may not go.
I feel that, brother. All right, man. Well, good
Yeah.
luck. Fingers crossed your daughter's birthday doesn't get rained out.
Yeah.
And, and hopefully you guys have a great time. I feel like the kids' birthdays when they're young are more for the moms,
Pretty much,
you
yeah.
know? So for your
Hmm.
sake,
And for the pictures.
Yeah, for your sake, that your wife can have her daughter's birthday and plenty of pictures to remember it by. I hope it doesn't rain.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
If it
Appreciate
rains,
that. Yeah.
if it rains, it's gonna be your fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
Been there. All right, man. Well, enjoy the weekend. We want to thank everyone for listening. Check out the pod on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your pods. Subscribe to them, rate them 5 stars. Check us out on Twitter at Fairway Pod, on Instagram at Laying in the Fairway Pod, and check out the YouTube channel. Just search Laying in the Fairway Podcast. Thank y'all.
Yeah.